Alright, chat, so the mid-season patch is here officially. First, before we hop into the patch notes, I want to show this video that MultiVersus released. They're just a 1-minute video breaking down some of the changes again. Fire skin, bro. So you can switch around game modes now. Pretty hype in custom games, man. That is gonna be a fun I'm probably gonna have to actually test it out, not gonna lie. Huge lab improvements. About damn time. Let's go. That's a big W, man. Not a lab enjoyer myself, but when I do use it, I'm happy that they changed it. So right there, they added a hitbox to Velma's grounded up special on her hand, which I kind of like right there. They start with the parry, and then this move to drop that fucking sticky stuff on the ground that literally is pretty much useless. At least now has a hand hitbox and combos into grounded side special. Pretty hype. Love that for Velma. Big W, man. Big fans of shields, and we get a little bit of Marceline teasing. Look at that guitar smacking him with it. So new Powerpuff Girl combos as well. More new game modes. Need as much of this stuff as possible. Love that they're pushing that stuff. Not only in Wacky Weekends, but also custom games. Huge, huge. And look who it is. Starfire. Wow, back to, are we getting another Teen Titan right away? So Ajax also posted additional notes. With the official edition of Shields, we have also been able to start adjusting greater offense to the game. Dodge boosted attacks now cost 1 bar instead of 2. It's huge change. Shield Breaker is a bindable input and can be used in Burnout. Nice. We are also looking at new ways to increase offense further in the upcoming patches due to Shields additions, such as hit pause reduction and other methods being discussed. Awesome. Training mode, getting a buff. Personal favorite custom games now lets you play all the unique mutators. Awesome. Good stuff. Surprised they went with reducing dodge attacks again. I personally would like dodge jumps to be reduced as far as meter. You know, it costs half your fucking bar still, and we need more movement options that don't cost half your bar, you know? Like, I would have liked that change more than the dodge boosted attacks. But I think that's going to be key for pressuring shields, not necessarily with dodge jab, but more for aerial options, you know, like dodge stare. Going to be a lot better to pressure shields with dodge attacks, I think, in the air. Aerial moves. So yeah, good stuff. I like how he said, like, we're looking at new ways to increase the offense, because that is the best part about shields, is that with shields, you can buff offense heavily and actually have counterplay to set offense with the shields. So, good stuff. Let's hop right into patch notes. I did skip over. They did, above this, they did do some arena changes. I personally didn't play the arena. I know a lot of people enjoyed it, though. So, if you care about that, feel free to check out the patch notes. But for me, just didn't really play an impact. Wasn't on me sucking on a cough drop. I'm a little sick. Stuffy nose and sore throat, so I'm running a little bit late here. So let's throw on some music as well now that we hop into this. So let's get into it. Netcode improvements, always a huge W as long as they actually are improvements. Last time it was a little sus, to be honest, at the start, but then I feel like it evened out throughout the season. It got a little bit better. So local play, adding more options, which I'd love to see, and put buffer mass frames, especially a big one. A lot of people wanted that. So definitely good that they're adding more options for local play, supporting that. We definitely need that. Shields being added. Y'all already know how shields work, or y'all should. If not, feel free to pause and read this, but I've been playing with shields pretty consistently and kind of talking about how they work. I don't know how they make a mistake like this and how they Like, this is not true. I was really confused in reading this, but obviously, like I just showed, Ajax said dodge attacks cost 1 bar, no longer cost meter. I don't know how they mistype that, but that is not true. Dodge attacks cost 1 meter, not 2 now. Fighters with glide can no longer glide infinitely. Big W. Big W slowly decays over time. I think that's definitely a good change. Heavy projectiles that are otherwise immune to melee attacks are no longer destroyed by attacks that destroy projectiles. Okay, makes sense. Have special properties. Armor breaking heavy projectiles now break player shields. Makes sense, you know, if you're getting hit by if you're just shielding a fucking Bugs Bunny rocket, like, this should pop you. Nerfed the Grey Health perk from 10 Grey Health to 15. Okay, definitely a good change. A lot of people hated that. Aiden Smith, item pickup, so they're just standardizing item throwing. I don't know why that wasn't already a thing, but whatever. Ground side attack 3. Hitbox added to Agent Smith's arm that knocks back enemies that were not grabbed. So an arm hitbox instead of just a grab hitbox. Hitbox added to Agent Smith's arm that knocked back enemy that were not grabbed. So another one adding a hitbox to the arm instead of just the grab hitbox. Ground neutral special. Air version unchanged. So that is the gun. On whiff cancel window delayed 6 frames. Yeah. So Agent Smith was able to just sit on ledge and just spam shooting gun over and over again. Added 6 extra frames to whiff, which I feel like is a pretty healthy amount. Not too much, but definitely enough to make a real impact. So good change. Fixed an issue for Arya, nothing though. Batman, movement reduced on the ground side attack 3, interesting. Air down attack now allows a fast fall during attack start, so you get fast fall down there, that's good. Grapple hook is now immune to Marvin's bubble, okay. Makes sense, so. Seems like we're getting a lot of quality of life changes as opposed to like big balance changes. But it's still early. So let's see. Black Adam, ground, side attack 1, hitbox size increased to better hit small characters. Okay, just making it more consistent, good stuff. Pie projectile can no longer be redirected by all projectile attacks. I'm sure there was some funny interactions there. Garnet, Nair, on whiff cancel window delayed 8 frames, and air side attack 1 on whiff cancel delayed 9 frames. Huge, man. Those moves are so spammable. You could just sit there and mash Garnet Nair and Garnet Fair all day. Now they finally have whiff. Big W. And fix bugs, man. I'm always for bug fixes. Gizmo, so we have made some adjustments to bring Gizmo's movement options more in line with the recent changes to fastball speeds and aerial momentum during attack. Shield break attack, movement increased. Ground dash attack, movement reduced. Stay close to targets more effectively, okay. Okay, changing knockback on jab 2, maybe to make it more consistent, I would assume. Ground up attack, the popcorn now maintains more momentum when executed as part of a dash attack, just more movement, good option. Definitely a fan. So you can now fast fall Gizmo Arrow as well, just another good movement option. Air side attack, knockback angle made more horizontal, now maintains more momentum when executed as part of a dodge attack. So more momentum, more movement on aerial side attack. Air up attack, second hit knockback reduced. That move destroyed people, dude. It exploded. Now maintains more momentum during attack startup. So movement increase throughout across the board for Gizmo, you know, trying to make him faster, which I like. Just movement increases throughout the cast. I think we gotta keep getting this game faster. Fixing issues for Iron Giant. Okay. W bug fixes. Jake, on whiff cancel window into neutral or special follow-up delayed 16 frames. So now it is way harder, man. You see a lot of Jakes in the past patch just spamming Nair 1 into Nair 2. But now if you whiff Nair 1, it's going to take way longer to get Nair 2 out. And Nair 2, the follow-up, does less damage. So good stuff. Nerfing the gross neutral air spamming Jakes. So Jason, add a hitbox to ground attack Ground side attack 3, so Jason's jab 3. Once again, it seems like they're doing this across the cast. A lot of moves, especially grabs, are adding hand hitboxes, which I just like. More options like that. Ground up special as well, doing the same thing. Interesting. That move's gonna be pretty good, I would say. Marvin fixed an issue. Yeah, so just some bug fixes really for Marvin, nothing special. Like I said, it really seems like this is a quality of life patch more than an actual big balance patch, you know? Which, not necessarily a bad thing, it's just kind of all about preference. I think we need a lot of quality of life stuff, genuinely. I think that's really, really important for this game. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't work as intended or isn't, you know, just doesn't work well. So I like that we're slowly improving stuff, and I think the lab was really the big one to start us off, like quality of life changes. That's a big one. Let's keep it moving though. Nubia, same item pickup third as Agent Smith. Ground down attack. Floor bounce incurred from the first attack would not count towards the automatic. Okay, making down tilt more consistent. And fix the bug. Nothing really for Nubia. Just quality of life, man. Across the board, quality of life for Raven. Yeah, our shield break attack is now works properly, hopefully. Yep, some more quality of life stuff. Hey, we finally get the perk back. Oh my god, it took a month. Fix the issue where Portal Aimer would stay on screen and perk was running out while aiming. Fix the issue would probably... I don't know, man. I mean, bug changes are good, but like, these are bug changes that I haven't even seen. And there's bugs that I see consistently. And yet we're fixing this shit? Come on, man. I mean, good bug changes, but fix the fact that Portal still fucking doesn't even work consistently, and if you shoot it at the wall, it fucking takes the cooldown. Portal doesn't work. Or the one, like, there's multiple, man. Laser bug still happens. It's been fucking 6 months. Laser still sometimes cancels for no fucking reason. Y'all gotta do better, man, with the bug fixes for Rick. It's just, okay, he still has some major ones that are a real problem that like are easy to see when they happen as well. Like I can show you pretty easily when they will happen. Besides a random fucking charging laser in the air and just cancels. When reflecting projectiles, Jack will always attempt to throw them in the direction he is facing rather than reverse the direction they are currently flying. Hitbox active duration reduced 1 frame. The big ass aerial down special hitbox. Hopefully not as crazy. More quality of life, man. Shaggy, ground, dash attack. On hit cancel into delayed 1 frame. Not the fixes that dash attack needs. Fuck it. Ground side attack 2. Hit stun reduced. So jab 2. Hit stun reduced. Interesting. I wonder what they're going for with that. Like, I assume it still combos into up special. Maybe it doesn't combo into side special now or something else. I don't really know. Interesting. Shield breaker damage increased. Knockback increased. Okay, make it a pushback option, not a combo stutter. Okay. Makes sense. I don't know why they're increasing damage, but as if Shaggy doesn't deal enough damage. Ground down attack, on hit cancel window, and a ground side attack returned. Address an issue preventing Shaggy from inputting side attack after successful down attack. Air up special knockback scaling reduced a little bit. I feel like the grounded one's the problem, not the aerial one. Slap on the wrist for Shaggy, man. Whole lot of nothing here. Fix an issue. Yeah, this patch is just fixing issues, man. I mean, and like, it's not that bad because like we need stuff like this, but for a mid-season, I just expect a lot more. I mean, we still got more to go, but I really thought we would get a lot more for something as big of a mid-season. It seems like, though, that they're not just doing, you know, one sweeping patch a month. Like, we were getting kind of like some small patches throughout the week to do some balance changes, or like every other week. So, you know, I think that's why they're not focusing on balance changes as much this patch. You know, maybe we'll get, like, next week when we're getting Marceline, maybe we'll get some more balance changes. Then the next week we'll get some smaller ones. I hope that's the case. Buzzsaw is no longer launch upwards when hit by a light projectile. Buzzsaw is no longer considered an ammo cooldown. Okay. Quality of life stuff, man. Superman, hitbox, active, duration increased 1 frame. Air ground, neutral special, ice ball, projectile now plus 3 stat. Okay, that makes sense. That throwing the ice block is so bad though. So if you get hit by that, that's on you. Air side special, hitbox added to Superman's arm that would knock back enemies if they're not grabbed. Yep. So adding hitbox to the arms even if they're not grabbed. Air down special, ground version unchanged. So that is laser eyes. Head hitbox active duration increase 7 frames. Okay, so interesting. I don't really know how much that's gonna affect Superman, to be honest. Taz now only passively licks his allies to heal them if Taz is grounded and not performing any other action. Taz, bro, I didn't even know that was a thing. Taz licks his teammates? I don't play Tuesday much, y'all can see. And who plays Taz? Quality of life stuff, though, man. Across the board, continually. Like, that's what we're going with. Seems like, as opposed to busting nerfs. The Joker, so now his card throw on cooldown. So when you don't have a card up, you can, I don't know, maybe it's more consistent. I don't know if you can actually do something with just a hand hitbox. Ground down attack, the teeth on a cancel window advanced 1 frame. So you can, maybe there's a new combo you can do with down tilt. Air side attack. On hit cancel window advanced. Wow, so forward air now. Can combo and it has less whiff. Kind of crazy, actually. Air up attack, you can have fast fall up air. And his balloon up special on hit cancel window delayed 2 frames, on whiff cancel window advanced 8 frames. That move had a ton of whiff, like an insane amount. So I think that makes sense. Powerpuff Girls, a whole lot of Powerpuff Girl changes. Powerpuff Girls were previously very strong, but most of their power came from specific attacks which over-centralized their game plan, or looking to put more power into her normals and let her branch faster on hit with specials. Okay, so balancing out her kit more and more. I feel like last patch was not too bad though. Ground neutral attack, so her little slide attack. On hit cancel window advanced 26 frame, big time, man. So now you can combo to that. It's a good combo too. I feel like that move is pretty useless, so good change. Put some reduce on jab 2. So I wonder why it's like getting rid of jab 2 combos. I hope you can still do jab 2 into grounded side special or down special. Down tilt's probably gonna be a read though now. Ground up check, uncharged movement reduced, so you don't jump forward as much on up tilt. Neutral air, first hit knockback, vacuum strength increase, second hit knockback, vacuum strength increase, so it's just making it more consistent. Final hit knockback reduced big time, so they really don't want air killing. Ever. It's just not gonna kill. Knockback influence modifier reduced. So I wonder though if you can combo. On hit cancel into advanced 20 frames. Oh my god, did they really make Nair a combo move again? I don't know if it needs that. Yeah, we'll see. Air side attack, damage reduced, knockback increased. Side air has a shit ton of whiff still. The increasing knockback, making it a little bit better. That is a good amount of startup and a good amount of whiff, so at least they're making a better kill move, it seems. Fast fall during down air, okay. Air ground neutral special. Buttercup attack now prevents fast fall during attack startup. Blossom attack final hit knockback scaling reduced. So nerfing aerial side special definitely was a really good move, so I don't think that's a bad thing. Ground side special, grab no longer breaks armor or oh wait, this was neutral special. This is neutral special, so they okay, and the blossom was like the ice breath, which exploded people, so they're nerfing that. Definitely, I think a good change. So now a grounded side special, grab no longer breaks armor or breaks shields. That's crazy to me. It's a command grab. I guess the fact that it has so much range, like they don't want you just camping on a distance throwing out, but I don't know. I don't understand that, actually. That's disappointing. Reducing knockback as well, and damage across the board. Blossom is the down throw, I believe. Right? I think so. So, easier to kill people off the bottom. Overall, it seems like they're nerfing a lot of damage and knockback for grounded side special. Especially the fact that it doesn't break shields is kind of, that's a little crazy to me, to be honest. I'm really surprised. Same with the aerial side special. So they just don't want you spamming side special on the ground and in the air. Knockback reduced as well across the board. So a lot of knockback reductions. This is tough to see with patch notes, you know, how Powerpuff Girls actually play with all these changes. To finish it off, air down special, knockback reduced. Knockback ceiling reduced, hit stun reduced, on hit cancel window advanced 9 frames, so maybe add more movement. Or maybe aerial down special is a combo move, maybe, like, I don't know. There's a lot of changes here, but I feel like it's hard to tell just based on the patch notes how they're actually going to play. It's going to be a test out in game type of thing, which I absolutely will, because I was playing Powerpuff Girls a decent amount before this, and I was liking how they felt, so definitely going to be testing out Powerpuff Girls and seeing how these changes impact them, because I'm not really sure, to be honest, from what I see here. I really don't know how they'll play. Seems like some weird changes, but we'll have to test them out. Don't want to jump to any conclusions. Velma, my girl, Velma, ground dash attack, knockback scaling increased, hell yeah. A little bit of a dash attack buff, I love that. The Jinkies. Ground side attack 3, damage increased to 7 from 6, knockback scaling increased. Jab 3, somewhat better, but still probably ass. I'll take whatever I can get. Ground down attack, the down tilt, startup window after charge reduced. That doesn't really mean much. Hitbox active, duration increased 1 frame. On a cancel window advanced 2 frames. On whiff cancel window delayed. Gee, even more whiff. But it'll be easier, I guess, to combo off of now when you do hit it. Interesting. Seems like some odd down tilt changes for Velma. Side air, making it easier to DI side air, I think. That's really about it. Ground side special, on hit cancel window. After throw, advance 45 frames. So it's still impossible to actually hit the ground side special, but if you do, you can now maybe combo off of it. You can't hit that move though. It's impossible. Unless your opponent's a fucking bot. Ground up special, hitbox added to Velma's arm, which I called out in the trailer we watched. Definitely a fan of that. Move is a little bit more usable now. Air side special, on a cancel window advance 1 frame. Now allows for more player movement control during attack. Okay, I like that. I'm a fan of that move. Last but not least, Wonder Woman. The following adjustments were made to slightly reduce the combo effectiveness of these moves, being the same even when the enemy is at higher damage percentages. Ground, up, tilt, uncharged knockback scaling reduced or increased to 15 from 14. Okay. Hit stun reduced though, so more knockback but less hit stun. Hit cancel window, advance 1 frame. So I think they're just making the combo window tighter is really what they tried to say up here. Nair, second and knockback increase, so can't combo out of Nair as consistently. I feel like the issue really though is still the hitbox on this move is unfucking believable. Hits everywhere. So I don't know. I feel like this patch, like I said at the start, is a whole lot of quality of life stuff. I kind of would have liked more, to be honest, for a mid-season patch. But like I said, as long as they're updating more consistently instead of just once a month, I think that's good. Quality of life is never a bad thing either, you know. Making the game just feel better, feel smoother to play. And shields are in the game. The biggest change actually is dodge attacks being only 1 bar instead of 2. It's really the biggest one, and we'll see how that affects things. Dodge attack, a lot of dodge attack spam, but at least you have shields to deal with it. But dodge jab's gonna be going crazy, man. If you shield a dodge jab, you should be able to punish it at least. So quality of life stuff, big training mode update as well. I think that's the big one. Makes, I guess, more sense just given the fact that the training mode got a huge change. Custom games now have a lot of custom options for wacky weekend stuff. Shields are in the game, and a lot of like bug fixes and small stuff. So I guess they prioritize more of that stuff as opposed to actual balance changes. So I think that's more of being the focus. We'll see how it actually plays. I hope you all enjoyed the breakdown. Not too much to talk about here, but we are gonna hop in and see how everything actually plays out in game. So I hope this season is a big step in the right direction for MultiVersus, man. We definitely need it. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the new patch. Let's test out how this game feels.